Hey everyone, thanks for joining me live. So on today, I want to talk about about building your brand and growing your social media following. So I've been on YouTube now for a couple years, and I wasn't really focusing on building my brand as much as I probably should have on YouTube. And sometimes you focus on one platform more than another, and that's actually what I would suggest that you do. But you got to figure out which platform can get you more views to whatever you're trying to promote. Whether it's can be in my case, it would be currently um, eBay or Amazon, just reselling online. So most of my videos are currently have been about thrifting and reselling on different platforms online, and we do a lot of liquidation item purchases. So I share that with some of my viewers. And yes, right here. So if I have anybody joining me live right here, so I have one of my new little buddies here. He is just about 7 weeks old, and he's growing fast along with his little brothers and sister. I think this is a boy. There's 3 boys and 1 girl. I'll show you the other ones as well. I have previously in the past also done some puppy videos of some of the other litters that are Maltipoo Chihuahuas have made. So here's one of them right here. Really nice markings, and he's more from his dad. Pretty much all of them have markings from their dad. Chihuahua, I'll show you right here. That's the mom. And all the puppies are black with a little bit of brown, just barely some white. Just got them out here to run around. But kind of like a puppy growing. If you want to grow your brand, you got to feed it, and you got to choose which platform you want to focus on. It's really tough to try to grow on multiple platforms, and I've done it in the past, not just for reselling, but I've done it to boost my traffic to my websites as well as my videos. And for a reselling purpose, I use social media to get more views on my listings. So selling on eBay and other platforms such as Amazon or Mercari, you can share your products with other people. And when you do that, some of the platforms reward you by not charging you a final fee, which is nice. One thing I use social media for is to get more views on my items. So just imagine, I'm keeping an eye on the mom. But just imagine somebody looking at your item and they see that there's more views on them. It gives them more of an urgency to purchase that item. At least it would for me, because I'm thinking, well, more people are looking at this, especially if there's only one of it. So I want to try to go and hit the button and purchase that item. But I've played around with social media now for a couple years. Originally, it wasn't with reselling. It was more to get more traffic through my website. And to do that, I used different platforms. One of the main ones I focused on was Twitter. And good morning. With Twitter, it's a little bit of a different animal. You gotta follow people. You gotta participate. It's a social platform. You gotta remember that. So not only do you have to share your content, but you have to retweet and share other people's content as well. You gotta like, just like YouTube. If you want to really grow your YouTube, Luna, get over here. Come here. If you want to grow your YouTube channel, you gotta be part of the community. You gotta not only share your content, but you gotta look at other people's content as well, and try to help them grow. And in return, it will help you grow for your channel. But going back to my previous days, I started off with building domains, basically creating domain names, not purchasing them, and then from there creating websites and taking. Hey, Luna, come on. All right, so building websites and putting content on those websites, whether it's automatic content, and it's kind of fun and tricky. Luna, get over here now. Come here. Your puppies are here. All right. All right. So, but you're it's fun building websites, creating the domain names to see where they go, and as well as put content on there, whether it's your own content or finding a way to make it work to where you have to do less work for yourself. So it's kind of like having residual type income, not just monetizing, getting money back right away, but with also having content for your viewers to see on a regular basis, especially if you have something else going on, a second job or whatever you're doing. If you're trying to grow your business, you don't always have time to go and post on websites. So I had created multiple domains, domain names, website. I think at some time I had over 100 domain names and websites, and I did sell a few of them on Flippa and some other. Excuse me. I'm gonna let you look at the puppies here. I have one that disappeared. I think under my chair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're all there. You guys want to count with me? Make sure they're all there. There we go. All right, so yeah, I had like over 100 domains and websites that I was managing, and I had to get people to look at them. So to do that, I was sharing the content on Twitter. Eventually, I started learning more about Facebook marketing, and how to grow business pages, as well as the difference between having a business page, a personal profile, a group, and so on, to where you can get more people to look at your content. I think at some point I had over 100,000 people on one of my pages through Facebook marketing. It cost me I think it was just like less than $50 to get that many people, but they were all from Brazil. And at that time I was doing network marketing, and when I get the traffic to my network marketing opportunity, it just wasn't the right target audience that I needed to be able to get more sales. So you have to learn as you go along when you're using social media. All right, puppy check. So if you're just joining live here, started off the video by showing you guys our new puppies that are 7 weeks old. Thanks for watching live. Let me know you're here. Leave some comments. Go ahead and chat. If you see some more other people here, try to network with them as well. And where are you guys from? What is your brand? What are you trying to build on social media, on your YouTube channel? Are you marketing? Are you more of a action type, game role playing? What are you about? Just go and share here. Let me know. And if I have seen your channel, which I try to go back and check everybody's channel as much as I can, my new supporters as well. It's the same thing as other social media platforms. If somebody follows you, you want to try to follow them back. Now, I know it's a little different on Instagram, because if you look at some of the top Instagram accounts, you see that they're growing to some of them in the millions, and they're basically hardly following anybody at all. So it's a platform that kind of grows within itself, but you still have to work at it. Whether you're doing it yourself or you're outsourcing to somebody else, you still have to work on growing your platforms. Staying with Instagram, so I've been doing Instagram now for a little bit over a year. At some point I had somewhere around about 10 or 15 different Instagram accounts, and I was still trying to grow my other social media platforms. So I decided to not focus on Instagram, to work more on Twitter at a time, but I was working a full-time job as well. Now, I put my YouTube channel aside for quite some time. I just kept creating videos. Sometimes I created 1 or 2 videos a day, then I didn't create any videos at all for a couple weeks, sometimes a month, and then I went back and created another video here and there. If you look, I have videos. I have over 350 videos. I have Courtney Girls Attic says, hey, just subscribed from Candace channel. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. Yes, I was watching Candace last night, going live, and met some really great people during her live. So thanks for joining me here. Right now I'm talking about social media and growing your brand. And I have a little puppy here. Haha. She is or he, half Chihuahua, half Maltipoo. I'm gonna put this one down. Come on, give you some love. I'm trying to bite my shoe. Yes, they are adorable. And we're gonna try to rehome them because we can't have too many dogs here. We have 3. We have 2 Maltipoos, and one Chihuahua. And we'd love to keep all the puppies, but we really can't. That's the other one right here. This one's pure black. Really beautiful. Luna, come here, baby. Come on. Come on, girl. So I have officially Misty. Cute. Thank you. Yeah, let me see if I can get the other ones. This one here is a rascal. Watch this one here. This is the only short hair one. Beautiful. It has markings almost like a, what would you say, a Doberman, or what kind of markings do you think he's got? Really cute. It's hard to believe he's half Chihuahua, half Maltipoo, short hair. And that happened on the last litter as well. She had 7 in the last litter, I believe, and 3 were short hair, and 4 were long hair. And this time she had 4. She had 3 boys and 1 girl, and 3 long hair and 1 short hair. I'll probably be doing a separate video with just the puppies. I had a dog video that said it does look like a Doberman markings. Yep, you're right. Surely does. At least that's what I think. But he's not even Doberman at all. Maybe his temperament might be. They say he's going to be a good guard dog regardless, and a good living dog. But yeah, just like your social media, I think you need to have a little bit of variety. It's nice to focus on one content, but a little variety kind of shows a little bit more about your creative ability to other people as well, instead of just keeping it to one thing. You know, myself, I'm not good at drawing, I'm not good at dancing, but there's other things, other values, and things in life that I enjoy. I did spend like 20 years in the Navy, so I learned a lot about a lot of people, traveled quite a bit, so I love traveling. But since I was a kid, I played soccer. I enjoyed soccer all my life. I played soccer until almost like 2 or 3 years ago, because it's just as I got older, it got more painful the next day, actually for a couple days after I played. So eventually I let that go, but I still have it in the back of my mind to where I want to go and play, you know, a little bit of pickup soccer with my friends. But because I used to play 4 or 5 times a week, which took a big toll on your body, especially if you had any injuries. Eventually I got into bowling, and whenever I do something, I try to do it to the best of my ability and try to learn the most about it, especially if it's something that I enjoy. So I got into bowling, and I get to the level of bowling to where I was eventually bowling somewhere around a 210 to 220 average, depending on which night, how many people on the team, and how I felt. But I eventually get to the point to where I get my PBA card, I get my professional card, and I was starting to bowl in regional tournaments, bowl against some of these guys that you see on TV, which was really fun, exciting, and it's nice when you do something and you get to see the people you idolize. Just like if you're a YouTuber, you see some of those larger YouTubers that you may follow for in your field, right, in your niche. You know, there's many in the resale niche that I'm doing a lot of my videos about. Some of them are the resale killers. If you look at Steve and Steph, if you go back and look at their channel, they've grown here in the last, I want to say in the last 12 months, like tremendously. They've won for having a couple thousand followers, up to 100,000 followers, actually closer to 160,000. And the reason I say that is because they have 2 channels. And the first channel that I started following them on, which was the Resale Killers, Nice Resale Killers, Steve and Steph, and I think they have another one called Steve and Steph, that they've grown to 60,000 followers. They just broke 100,000 on their first channel, I think about a week ago. Really nice couple, a lot of energy, fun to watch, and they do a lot of dumpster diving to where they find great deals free, and they get to take them home and also resell them. So anyways, check them out. They're a really good channel. But I'm starting to get more into YouTube. And so I'm trying to use my experience from using social media in the past to grow other types of platforms besides YouTube, to where I was trying to share and grow my traffic through my websites, and also to my my sales account, like eBay account and so on. Trying to, hey, Luna, get over here. Come here. Look at your puppies. They're right here. They're being nice. You be nice too. Okay? There we go. Teach them right. All right, sorry. Had to get on my mama over there. Chihuahua mama. So it does look like a open market. So you guys, let me know where you're from. Let me know what your brand is about, what your channel is about, how long you've been doing it. How do you grow your channel as well? Go and share that with me and other people. So go and sit back down here. I got to keep doing a check on these puppies because they're moving quite a bit, and we do have a good sized hill down there, and it goes right next to a road. So, God forbid if they actually fell down there. Hey guys. Yes. Have you seen this one? You saw that one. Let me see another one here. So this one's got the little brown and black markings. They're nice and hairy. I think this is a little girl. Say hi. Hello. You guys, what do you guys think about these the kids channel? So I have a 2-year-old, right? Today's actually her birthday. So it's Chloe's birthday. And she's been watching YouTube videos. There's the other one right here. This is the 4th one. Little fat boy. But she's been watching these YouTube videos for kids. And it's not just cartoons. It's actually grown people, for some of them, that are playing with toys. And they're popular toys. And the kids, let's see, I have 2 taps here. Colombo, Ohio, no channel yet. Preparing for Nomad Life, hitting the road in August. That's awesome. If you want to check it out, I had a Nomad page or group. I think it was called Digital Nomad. But I'll put the information there on your reply after the video. But I had a Facebook group created, and I believe a page also for nomads, for digital nomads that traveled, and I have some followers on there if you want to check it out. So I have a few people here coming in, chatting. So I have Country Hills Attic. So she is from North Carolina. My channel is Thrifting and DIY. I do a lot of challenges. Yeah, actually, I did check out your channel. I believe it was yesterday. Saw a couple of your videos, and I'm going to go back and make sure I watch more videos as well as all the other people that are supporting me on my channel. I'm going to be going back and checking out all your videos. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but that's what I plan to do. It's as I'm talking about here about networking on social media and growing your channel, building your brand. You getting my ankles? I know I got one around me at least. I got them all, but one thing is when I played soccer, or even bowling, you can't do sports by yourself. There's many things that you can try to build, and you say, yeah, I created this. But it's just like when you score a goal in soccer, you don't score the goal by yourself. You have a whole team behind you if you're playing striker. And it's a lot of people contributing to one cause, and you try to win at that cause. Yeah, you can play for having fun, but most team sports, you're going to play to win. And you have different positions. I have Official Misty. Hey, Ice Cold. Okay, so people are talking to each other. That's awesome. I have him and I woodworking. Country Girl. I am from North Carolina too. Hey, that's cool. Maybe we can all network. I noticed there was a social media networking group in the area. I don't know if it was Gainesville in Georgia, but I saw there was a social media networking group. Maybe we can all get together sometime and have some cup of coffee or something. Let me know if you ever come down to, or come up, depending where you're at, to Murphy, North Carolina. Send me a message. Let me know you're going to be in the area, and maybe we can sit down and talk and share some stories about growing our brands, or even just generally experiences, right? But as I was saying, when you're playing a sport, you're the striker in soccer, you're going to score a goal. And a lot of strikers, get fame more than other players. You get midfielders and strikers. They get fame because they score so many goals. But you get the whole team behind you that help make that happen. If they didn't start off from having the goalie, that can make some fabulous saves and keep your team ahead, or to where you can score that critical goal to win. You would never win, right? So you have the whole team. You have your defenders, your midfielders, your strikers, 11 person on the field for official soccer, unless if you're a little kid, right, and growing up. But you have the whole team working together. It's the same thing with social media. Social media, if you want to grow, you got to grow as a team. Choose your platform, focus on that platform, become really good at it, and grow within that platform. Like I said previously, I focused on my Twitter account. I have officially Misty says, good soccer analogy for networking. My kids play competitively for soccer. And I get exactly what you're saying. And I have two taps says, very nice analogy. Yeah, actually, with soccer, like I said, I played all my life. I have my older kids. I have 3 kids in their late 20s. They played soccer growing up. They played to the level 1, Division 1 level. And their age group when they were going from the age of 15 all the way to 19. And if many of you have kids that played, or if you played in as well at a higher level, colleges nowadays, they don't really, most of them really don't care, don't look at kids that play in high school unless they know about them. And a lot of them know about them from travel teams, right? Travel soccer teams, same thing with baseball, basketball. They get seen by being on these travel teams instead of high school teams, and even have some tournaments that are specialized just for that. And when the kids go out and play, they can play really good, but it's all part of a team effort, right? They also don't want to just see what kind of talent that kid has by himself. They want to see how they play with the team, right? How how do you want to say that? Can you guys, maybe you guys have an idea, but you know what I'm trying to say? Oh, hey, I just saw something on eBay for $28, swimming fins. All right. Anyways, sorry about that. But yeah, so basically what they want to see how these kids perform, not just by themselves, but in the environment as well. Not only with their team, but against the other players. Because at the end of the game, yeah, you're competing, but you're competing for the same kind of goals, and you try to learn not only from yourself, but from the people you're playing against as well. But you may end up being on that other person's team as you get older later on, so you don't want to make any enemies, right? You want to try to be friends with just about everybody as much as you